All right. Welcome back to the pursuit, everybody. It's the old crew chief here again with you, and we're going to talk about this ground up crawler build, competition crawler build, I guess. All right. Let's start with the chassis. The chassis is a 3D printed in PLA Basic on a Bamboo Lab A1 printer. The file is on MakerWorld under Wormulator. I'll put his name or their name in my description so you know who the file comes from. Next, let's open the hood. That's how they say it in Sweden, the hood. I'm just kidding, they don't say that. This motor is a brushless motor made by Go Up RC, and it has a transmission. The drive shafts and the links are Gladiator wheelbase, SCX 24 Gladiator wheelbase, and those are made by Mias. The skid plate is Injora, and if maybe you didn't notice, but Injora, they sponsor me, and so does Mias. I'm kind of a big thing. I'm kind of a big deal over there in the Injora offices. Anyway, moving on. Axles are by OGRC. They are made of metal and they're heavy. There's lots of brass. The shock mounts and link mounts. There's a link mount, sorry. The link mounts are brass. So there's lots of heavy things keeping all that weight down low. And, oh man, that's good shocks. Oh, the shocks are Injora 39 millimeter hydraulically oil-filled adjustable shock absorbing damping whatever. All right, more Injora swag. The wheels, which are brass, and the tires, which are rubber, are made by Injora, and they're sticky. These are their little comp pins. Wormulator told me to put them on there, or he would disown me. Oh, the Swervo is from Mias, and then I bought the aftermarket little fancy Swervo arm thing. All the links came with these the axles, and the axles are like planetary isokinetic. I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I genuinely knew nothing about, and I have never owned an SCX 24. I saw some people had aftermarket comp crawlers like this. I have a printer. I began finding files on MakerWorld, and here we are. This is one of the hardest things I've ever built. I've built lots of kits. I've built tons of rocket kits. I've even built a Tamiya 1 to 10 car, and all I have to do is paint it. It runs. It's fine. I really had no idea how difficult this was, and I still really don't know if it runs. And here's why. I'm waiting on a very specific receiver and transmitter, an Injora transmitter receiver combo, because it is a micro receiver. And as you see, there's no room. Like, this is the brushless ESC I'm going to use, and I may strip it out. Okay. But it can go in there like right about there. Sorry. Right about there. And then the receiver can go here. All right. And then the Swervo wire. Okay, I'll just run it on the inside, of course. I'll run it up there, and then I'll have to bundle up because they give you 14 feet of that stuff. Okay, so that's a long Swervo wire. And then the battery, of course, is mounted up front. It's battery on axle, Swervo on axle. It's got a single bend lower links front and back. We'll probably add double bends. In fact, I've got some links here. Are these double bend? No, these are single bend. Anyway, I've got brass links. So I'm waiting on that receiver and transmitter and receiver so that I can mount, so I don't have to strip everything out of its case. I have a receiver that's a brushed ESC. And I have a brand new Radio Link RC4, whatever, the V3 RC4, which is a really cool transmitter. It can hold up to 30 models. It's really programmable, 6 channels. Anyway, I just want to get the thing running, but I'm going to wait and do it the way I envisioned it first. And I'm getting to the point here after 5 minutes, then I want to auction this for charity. I'm a disabled veteran, and I'm going to auction it off as it is. And I'm going to print myself a cool chassis in PETG. And actually, I've already printed some more chassis for a little bit bigger crawler, for 18 scale crawler. This is supposed to be 24 scale. Nevertheless, I want to auction this off and see what we can do. I think it should, once I prove that it runs, I think it should bring a good amount for charity, and somebody will enjoy it, or they'll just strip the parts off it, whatever, but I think it's going to be fun to see what happens. All right, thanks for watching.